Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 7 on the retro series for Farming Simulator 22 on the Sosnovka map. We are here and we are back and we are ready to lime today. And then hopefully if we get enough lime done, then we can start seeding, hopefully buy us a direct drill and or vice versa. But anyways, welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. And I'm doing fantastic as usual. We're going to go over. We are about 11 o'clock in the morning. Let's double check on the feed for the cows. We had 6,500 last time. Let's see. We're at 6,546. 6,401. So it just turned over at 11 o'clock. So we've used about 156 liters in 1 hour. So that's pretty good. We just hit 11 o'clock. So let's get going. Let's get going here. Let her warm up for a minute. Yeah, we've got this field to lime, this field to fertilize, which we won't have any fertilizer yet. So we're going to have to lime it and seed it. Because as I told you guys, when you're doing things realistically, if you don't have the money to buy stuff. Now, we do have the money to buy it. But I've got other things to buy first. I've got lots and lots of other things. We've got about $60,000 in the bank because remember last time we sold the total mixed rations. So we still got to buy a mixer wagon. But what we're going to do is because we're still in March and we're still in spring, we're going to feed them hay. Because generally speaking, cows will be outside. They'll be grazing, all that stuff. So they'll be getting hay and grass and all the nutrients that they can get. So we're just going to feed them hay for now. And then when we get to the winter months, then we'll start buffing up some TMR. So let's get this going here. Let's get her over here. Get her right on the edge. There we go. And turn her on. Let's back up a little bit and make sure we are spraying. And yes, we are. There we go. Now, we'll know when they're out because it will automatically go, it'll start going faster. Because remember, on the Retro Series, none of our tractors are new. None of our tractors are before the modern era, so we don't have anything in here. So we're going to stop that right there. And we're going to go down to the other end and work our way towards each other. So great news. We are in the process of picking another map. I have decided that I am going to, like I told you guys last time, I'm going to stream other games on Saturday. Some new ones. I've been working on a truck sim map that is a 1-to-1 map, so it's kind of cool. And we've got a couple other games planned for in the next coming weeks. We've also are starting to look for the next map on this. I'm also working on the tree challenge that some of you guys have challenged me at on the Oceanside Forest map. So we are working on that. Let's see what we got here. Yep. Shut her off. And work our way down towards the other side. So hopefully we get a couple 2-3 passes out of this before we run out of lime. Not quite sure how much we're gonna make lime wise. Turn the lime on. The nice thing about precision farming is once you get lapped over, it will shut off automatically over the other lime, which is good. Let's double check this and make sure we are covering, and we are. So that's what I'm liking. And you guys seem to be enjoying the running clock. Let me get that fixed. I was driving a truck sim using the steering wheel. And every time the steering wheel gets used, it overrides the controller, overrides the joysticks that I'm using. Oops. I need to shut that off first. I got to keep it low. When you keep it low, it uses less lime. When you raise it, it tends to blow around in the air and all that stuff. So I was asked which one of you guys, I think it was Gwen that asked me, Gwen Jeffries, was asking me which I prefer, the controller, the joystick, or the wheel. I actually prefer using the wheel the most. It's the most smoothest driving. But when you're turning on and off equipment and everything like that, I tend to use the joystick or the controller. When I'm using bales, I use the joystick. I use all three. When I drive from the store back and forth, I use pretty much the steering wheel. I like to use the steering wheel all the time, but I don't have the buttons mapped yet, and I need to. I need to get the buttons mapped. So this thing is 3 meters wide, and we've done 2 passes on each side now, so that's 6 on this side and 6 on the other, so we've done 12 meters so far with that one tank. It holds 2,000, but this thing is set up pretty good, pretty realistic. What I'm doing is my left outside wheel. I am lining that up right on the other thing because that 3 meters is just about wide enough for the entire tractor. So it works out pretty good. Pretty good. I can't believe we're on episode 7 already. It's going so crazy. I want to get to at least 50 episodes on this map before we move on. And playing at 1x speed, 1 day months, chances are we're not going to get more than... I want to get to at least 1 harvest. 1 harvest and then get our cows established and all our equipment bought and everything like that before we move on. And go from there, because I don't... At 1x speed, it's excruciating going only 25 minutes at each time to get any length of time. But remember, we're not... This is the new and improved channel, so we're not in this to go fast. We're in this to go realistic and do everything the way it's supposed to be done. That's why I'm not worried about it. I'm not. But I want to get minimum of 50 episodes on this before we move on. Preferably, I'd like to be able to get a full year if I can. That way we have several harvests, several grass harvests, several, different kinds of things, and it's pretty cool. So once we get everything done on this field and then start to mow the grass, because here's what's going to happen. I got to get everything done today on this field so that we can get her planted. We're going to plant more oats because we're making bread. This is going still pretty good. Our 4th pass over here. And 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th one. So 12 and 12 already. We're rocking and rolling. But I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm having a blast making this. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I drove around that 1-to-1 map today on it's called Paris. And it's pretty it took me... I had a 19-mile run because even though it's Euro Truck Simulator, I got everything set up basically like Americans, where we go by miles, all that stuff. And I drove a 19-mile run earlier today, and it took me like 40 minutes because you're going, for every mile that you go, it's realistic, 1 mile to 1 mile. There's only ever been one map for American Truck Simulator, and that was Dalton's Highway. Everything else is just a regular old map. So ETS2 has several 1-to-1 maps. They have Dreamland. They have, which I may play Dreamland, but Dreamland is a lot of crazy driving. It's not realistic cities too much for the most part. It's mostly like off-roading type things. So I don't like that too much for when you're hauling trailers and stuff. So I think I'm going to stick to Paris and maybe do a series on that. We're going to alternate. Like I said, I've got 3 or 4 games lined up so that by the time we get to the 4th or 5th week, we will have been through 4 or 5 different games and then come back and start all over again. Not start all over, but go back to Truck Sim. So I want to start a series on that. And if you guys like it, maybe I'll stream it every week. We'll see. About 10 minutes in already, and we've already got most of this. Well, not most of it. I'd say about a quarter. Open that back up. I want to see what's left in it. She's getting low. Yeah, she'll take right off when she's empty, and then I'll know she's empty. But it's been a fun series. It's been, I just enjoyed. This is the way I play. This is the way I play Farm Sim all the time, off camera. So she's gonna go on. Maybe one more tank. Will finish the field, which is good. That's only 4,000 liters of lime. That's not bad. Turn that on. We're still going. You'll know. You'll be able to tell. It'll go from about 19 RPMs all the way up. It'll go crazy. It'll go... There we go. If we get this whole field with this lime, I'll be shocked. That's only 2,000 lime for that whole field. I'm guessing not. $19.20, $19.50 RPMs, which is about right to spread at. But I challenge you guys. I seriously challenge you guys to try to do a series like I'm doing, where you don't have the use of the HUD. You don't have the use of the HUD, and you don't have any sim dashboard or anything like that. It gets a little tricky to know when you're hooked up to something, to know where to put your implements. First cab, or shall we say in cab, is very, very, very for farm sim. In a regular tractor, it's pretty simple because you can see everything you need to. But in farm sim, you can't really see. You're kind of stuck at the limitations of the tractor. So we'll get up here. We'll check it again. We've done a couple passes since then. But I challenge you guys to do a series like this. I really do. It's a little more difficult than you think. It adds not only a sense of realism, but a sense of challenge in itself to do everything in cab. All right, let's get here. Let's open this. Let's see how much we got left. Ooh, maybe. Not going to get the whole thing, but we might get a good portion of it. So that's good. We'll get this limed, and then we're going to go up and buy us a seeder, probably a 3-meter seeder. Oh, we already got a seeder, I think. I think we already got one down here. I think we already got one, so we just got to go up and buy seeds. So let's finish this here. We'll go buy the seeds so that when we get this done, the next episode probably, I don't know, get her lined up here, and we'll take the 1246 over there and head up and buy some seeds from the factory. All right, let's stop him here. Leave that running for a minute. We're actually doing pretty good. We don't got much left on this field, which is pretty good. Now, normally I would stay liming until it's all done, but because we're still hossing stuff back, yep, we got our seeder right there. Since we're still hossing stuff back and forth and back and forth, got to get this other lime bag off of there. That's backwards. There we go. I'm trying to get it, like every episode, try to bring back something from the store. So we're going to head up and we're going to grab a couple of bags of seed because we're only seeding oat again. Now, it will not be a huge yield. Ooh, back this up. Because of the simple fact that we don't have any fertilizer on it. Ooh. I think I just nailed that one. There we go. Push her in here. Grab us a couple of... got to use that other one up first. Go. Smash. As I poked a big hole in it. Alright, so let's go up to the store. We'll take the forklift that's up there and we'll grab us a couple of bags of seed. We should, by rights, get us pallets of seed. We'll see what's in the shop when we get up there. There we go. Back to the shop we go. I think I might be able to get rid of that forklift because I have the skid loader here. I don't need 2 forklifts and a skid loader. Just need the one at the shop for when we're getting pallets. That's good. What a gorgeous map. I forgot how beautiful this map is. Like, I've been driving maps pretty much all day today. It is Tuesday night. I'm recording this for Wednesday. I've been driving maps pretty much all day, getting ready. And you know what? Some of these older maps are pretty darn smooth. Pretty darn smooth, pretty darn basic, pretty darn easy. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? So we'll drive him straight ahead right about here. And let's see what we got for seeds and pallets. Yeah, we got pallets. I got seeds, 1,000. I got liftable pallets of seeds, but I'm gonna liquid fertilizer in a bag? Let me see something. Oh, you can buy liquid fertilizer in a bag. I wish I would have known that. I would have fertilized. Oh, yeah. Would have went with. We may do that on the next one. Milk. Herbicide. That's pretty dope. These are the liftable pallets thingy. All right, let's get over to seeds for 1,050. All right, looks to me like, well, we could buy manure. What's the seed? We could buy manure to manure spread on there, but we're not using manure. We're using liquid manure. And then how much is this? 1,000. Everything is 1,050. It's the Pioneer seed bags. All right, so we're going to check big bags. I want a bigger one. Seeds are 1,000 for that one. Oats are 1,000 if I wanted to just do oats. Where is... There's a better one. There's a better one. $4,000. All right, so let's buy 2 of those. Let's see if we can get these loaded on real quick here and go back to Lyman. It's nice having a forklift at the shop, isn't it? So I'm going to go. I want to get to where I can see it. There we go. Is that only one? There we go. See if I can keep these from spinning, so that way we can get them right off up there. Bring into the trailer a little bit. Oops. There we go. Kept them straight. Nice. Nice. All right, we'll take these seeds down and we will leave them on the trailer for now. We'll lime for a couple more minutes. Get him in the shade. Slam him down. And off we go. Now we've got seeds that we can get off of there correctly. Let's make sure they're strapped. Yes. All right, back home we go. We got 8,000 seeds, and it's not going to take that much seed to seed that, which is good. So we'll have enough of that. I didn't know that you could buy liquid fertilizer in the pallet form like that. That's kind of cool. So we're going to have to do that next Let's Play. This one we're going to be 100% green on. So if we don't have enough slurry, then we don't have enough slurry. End of discussion. So now we do have to buy a roller for that grass field, which will give us, the grass will be automatically fertilized with the roller, which is kind of cool. I do want to, let's do this so I don't do it anymore. So don't forget, I want to get rid of this forklift, but I don't want to sell the one at the shop. I want to keep that up there. So we'll pull this over right here. I think I have this. Yes, I do. There's that. And I do want to get that moved back out of the way. Which reminds me, what do we have for pallets? Let's see, maters. We got 197. And what do we got for breed? We got to go over here. Where's the bread? Oh, 58. And then we'll be baking tomato juice after that. All right, good. I forgot I had the mobile sell point, which is super realistic because you can sell a tractor off your front yard. It is absolutely realistic. All right, so we're gonna put, just in case it rains. Let's put. Let's pull them in here like this. We might be able to do it from in here. Nope. We got to back her up and turn her around. We'll get her set up there. There. There we go. And that way she's in the shade too, since it's nice and gorgeous out here. Shut that down, and then we'll grab this. We'll unload it, and then we'll be pretty much wrapped up. See, the skid loader works better because you can see what you're doing. See what you're doing to me. See what you're doing to me. So I might just buy a second skid loader up at the shop. Like a glove. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I like this. Let's get this one situated. There we go. There. Just like that. And we are wrapped up. So, next episode we're going to sell. Let's sell that right now so we got rid of it. I love the forklift up there, but we're going to buy us another skid loader for up there because that seems to work a lot better doing big bags and everything. Let's get her square, down on the ground, picked up a little bit. So let's sell this. Modern forklifts. And then the next episode will come and we'll buy another one. All right, everybody. So we made it to the end of episode number 7. We started liming. We brought some seeds back. We checked our feed. And, whoops, that little OCD thing drives me nuts there. There we go. When it's bent into the ground. So what you want to do is when you put your forks down, you want to rest them on the ground, but you don't want to jam them in because it'll put too much pressure on the little arms. But you want to take the pressure off the arms by putting it on the ground. All right, so we got a field of about a quarter to halfway limed, and we got some seeds bought, so we're ready to go with that. Next episode, we'll buy a skid loader for up at the shop so we can load our pallets up there. We'll finish liming this field, and then we'll go and then we'll start seeding probably at that point in time. All right, everybody. So on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I will catch you right back here on Thursday. Have a great one, everyone.